Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. Adele patrolling center makes the play, 1 out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
So 1 away here with the bases empty. And up next will be Willy Adames.
Willy Adames.
Hey, here we go now.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A bouncer up the middle. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Batting third, the designated hitter.
Into the box, Austin Meadows. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Hernandez is in pursuit. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out. Here's Justin Upton now. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest.
The left fielder, Justin Upton.
First pitch on its way to Upton. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch.
That's out.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
You got two down.
The 1-1.
Hey, 2.
Not likely to see a 4th fastball in this situation. I'm going to eliminate the fastball if I'm at the plate right here.
The 1-2. Misses for the 2nd ball.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Now time to list the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Jerry Hillsdale.
Dero, Jerry Hillsdale might be one of the more solid everyday umpires in the league right now.
Yeah, I think he's one of the best in the business, Dan. High praise all around. You go into both meetings with the managers, and what do? They rave about Jerry Hillsdale.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Waiting on it is Hernandez. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 1 hit, 1 left. Tampa Bay nothing. Blue Jays due up next. Major League Baseball is on the show. Stepping in, Bo Bichette. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Jays, the shortstop, Bo Bichette.
The 1-2.
See it, drive it. Let's go, kid.
Hit hard on the ground at first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Now at the plate, Cavan Biggio. He's 2 for 7 in the series so far.
Cavan Biggio.
The 3-1.
Hey, keep swinging that high piece. Let's go, let's go.
Pulled toward right center field. Margot will range to his left and put it away. 2 down. Next to bat for Toronto, Vladimir
Batting
Guerrero
third.
Jr. He'll
The
get to
third
take his
baseman.
first cuts here.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
1-1. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. Lowe is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Blue Jays go down in order. Still no score. So here's Michael Chavis now. Day off for him yesterday,
The third
but
baseman.
back out there for this one.
Michael Chavis.
Here we go, guys.
Here comes the first pitch.
Hey!
0-1.
Takes this the other way to right. Into a slide, and he makes a great catch for the first out.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
Stepping up to the plate, Hunter Renfroe.
Batting sixth. The right fielder, Hunter Renfroe.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Right fielder looking up to the track, to the wall, and it's gone. Hunter Renfroe leaves the yard with a solo shot. Home run number 9 on the year as the Rays move out on top 1-0.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Standing
Batting
in now,
seven.
Nate Lowe.
The first baseman, number
As he
35.
looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one.
Lowe.
Today's contest is, of course, the finale of the series, and the home side has dominated so far. They've got the opportunity to complete the sweep with a win in this one.
This team going for the sweep is looking for some home cooking. It's always nice to win a series, but particularly nice when you can sweep a series at home.
And one thing that would certainly help their cause in going for the sweep is if they can break out the big bats like they did yesterday. Several home runs in that ball game. Oh, and now this ball's in the air to deep right center. Gone! Back-to-back homers. Solo shot to right center. 4th home run for him on the season as the Rays move in front now 2-0.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
Here now is Mike
Batting
Zunino.
eighth. The catcher.
As the first
Mike.
pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. The Blue Jays do, of course, trail by a couple of runs already, so they're going to have to work from behind to earn the sweep.
Sweeps aren't easy to do at this level, particularly with the competition being so stiff. They're down a couple of runs early, but there's a lot of baseball left in the way they're playing right now. This game's far from over.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
They say the toughest pitch in
now, we got
baseball is a
one, we got
located
one.
fastball. I disagree. That nasty slider is tough to hold up on.
Popped him up. Tellez over to his left. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. So stepping in, Manuel Margot. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Hey.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Slider, and that's in there for strike 2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, that's back-to-back really good sliders. I wouldn't be surprised if he threw another one right here. Looks like he's got that slide ball in his back pocket right now.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Now batting, the second baseman, Joey.
And that'll bring up Joey Wendell. Swing and a liner. Foul. Margot, the runner at first with 2 gone. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
0-2.
Sent on the ground out to second. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. On now to the bottom of the second. It's the Rays 2, the Jays nothing. At the plate, Lance Bubba. He's been swinging a hot bat in the series with 7 base hits coming in.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. Gone! A solo shot here to left. Number 18 for him on the campaign. And the Blue Jays are on the board. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here is not the end of the world.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, Randall.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. And guys, the Rays, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Yeah, Matty, you can't win when you're giving up that many runs. The pitcher was missing over the heart of the plate, not executing down and away, not brushing back anybody, making anyone feel uncomfortable. Guys were taking huge hacks off him. And to boot, the defense was on its heels.
Here's the 2-seam fastball that bears in a bit too tight. It's ball 4.
Well, it's obvious that earlier home run he gave up is still on his mind. He had him 3-2, but he didn't want to give him anything over the heart of the plate to hit, so we'll see if that walk comes back to hurt him.
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. He's hitting .333 in the series, 2 for 6.
Hernandez.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
We knew coming into this game that this guy has a tendency to give up a lot of free passes, and history repeats itself as he's already given up 2 walks here. I'll tell you, effectively wild is a pretty tough thing to be.
Batting 7.
So striding in, Joe Adell, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
And one time right now, kid. Here we go.
Ground ball to second. This could be 2.
Slide.
But they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
Rowdy Tellez the next to bat, as
Batting
he's
eighth,
got a chance to tie
the
this
first
ball
baseman,
game up with that equalizing
number
run
44.
just 90 feet away at third. The 1-2 to right field and deep. Look at this thing go. Looking up is the right fielder. Gone. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. Third home run for him on the year, and it gives the Blue Jays a 4-2 lead.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Batting ninth, the catcher, number 10.
And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
Count is 2-1.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now, he needs to think about this hitter.
Never
3-1.
tempted to
3
swing
balls,
at that ball
1
down low. It's ball 3.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there, pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
And he
Ball 4,
takes
extra
ball
base.
4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging? Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Digging in, Bo
Now
Bichette.
batting,
He's 0 for 1
shortstop.
after grounding out in his
Bo.
only trip to the plate so far.
Yes.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Hey, let it fly up there, huh?
1-2, here it comes.
Ball.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
Get a good rip on it, huh?
Now this is hit not all that hard out to second. There's one,
He's out.
and nearly a double play. That was closer than I thought it would be, and the inning will continue. Now batting, Kevin Biggio. Flied out
Now
in his
batting,
first at-bat,
the
so
second
make him 0
baseman,
for 1 so
Kevin
far. 4
Biggio.
runs here in this half inning.
Hey, have a good rip up there, huh?
And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or
Here you
unacceptable.
go, baby. Find a good pitch.
The 2-1 home.
Hey, let it rip right here.
High in the air out to center field. Margot's under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate and they push across 4 runs. We've played 2 full. It's the Blue Jays 4, the Rays 2. Digging in, Willie Adames. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third.
Willie Adames.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Nope. Upstairs.
Here we go, guys.
Now the 1-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Adele is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning. To the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Austin Meadows. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Meadows.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Meadows is really a well-balanced hitter. That doesn't seem to matter whether he's facing a right-hander or a lefty. He makes a lot of loud contact either way, which is quite rare in today's game.
Yeah, you can tell this guy really pays attention, puts time in the cage, studies the video, seems to always have a game plan, and is not off balance too much.
Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1.
One out now.
And there's a base hit on the line.
You don't get too many pitches a day in the big leagues middle cut. His eyes lit up right there. This pitcher's lucky he's not getting another ball from the umpire.
Now batting, the left fielder.
Justin Upton the next to hit. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. Upton, or simply J-Up, he was selected in the first round back in 2005.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Grounded down the third baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. This is in the air out to right field. Under this one is Grichuk, and there are 2 away now.
Hold it.
So 2 are gone here in the Tampa Bay third inning, and
batter,
Michael Chavis will step in at the plate.
Michael Chavis.
Here we go, boys.
He's set. Here it comes.
Count
Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Hey, now we got 2. We got 2.
Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
Everybody's different coming out of spring training. Some guys get off to torrid starts. Some guys struggle. This is one that struggled, but maybe that single gets him going.
Hey, come on, guys. You got to hold him
Now
right
batting,
here. Let's go.
right fielder.
Stepping in now, Hunter Renfroe. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Renfroe has a batting line residing in the 230s.
You know, Matty, I know his career batting average jumps off at the page, but this guy can help a roster in a lot of different ways. He brings value to the manager on a daily basis.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch.
Yeah. Hey, 2 away now.
Back up the middle. He's got it, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Rays strand a pair. They trail it here 4-2. And we're back for the bottom of the third. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And he was very pleased with how little they're swinging and missing right now. Looking at the advanced data, our researchers found that about 9 of 10 swings are resulting in some sort of contact today, which is well above Major League average. The result has been a lot of balls in play, a lot of hits, and solid run production, guys.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Leading off.
Bottom of the third now, and that brings up the big bat of Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
One of the keys to securing a pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take and a walk is the result.
Now at the plate, Lance Bubba. And if you remember, he took home a Silver Slugger Award for AL outfielders a year ago. From the belt, kicks and deals. Back up the middle. And that's through for another base hit. He'll make it 2 for 2 in this one.
Well, man, as we take a look at his line here, he might not know all the specifics, but he knows he hasn't been pitching all that well in this one. Sometimes it happens. You start a game and never completely get into that rhythm. Seems to be the case here.
Now batting, right fielder, Randall.
Swung on and missed. That strike 2.
1-2.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. This is line to left. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on.
Come on, get out, get out, get
And
out.
they're content to play station to station here as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Stay hot up there.
The 2-1 will not catch the zone. Ball 3.
You fight so hard to get into these type of counts.
Yeah, keep
You can't
going,
let this
stay
pitch
hot,
get
yo.
away from you. You have to keyhole something middle of the plate.
The 3-1. Smoked on the ground up the middle.
Come on,
One
slide,
there.
get out,
Down
dig,
to
dig.
first.
Hey, bases loaded. Last thing you want to do is ground into a double play, and that's just what he does. 1 run scores, but you don't get an RBI in that spot. That's a rally killer.
So base is empty now after the double play. And at the plate will be the speedy
center
outfielder, Joe Adell.
Joe Adell.
And he missed with it there. Ball 4. It's a 2-out walk with the runner still at third.
Well, some might say a walk there is okay because you've got first base open, but he's been struggling out there. And if you're going to work around hitters, you don't want to work around hitters in the bottom of the lineup.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Rowdy The 2-1 home.
Ball that guy.
Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Now the